touching the head, touching the face, putting their hands in the mouth, that kind of more nervous behavior. Alan Carr's already exhibited some of those.
What happens?
How are the celebrities going to spot the traitors? How are they going to figure out who they are? I want to share with you a couple of tools and techniques that would be really useful in terms of being able to spot deception, eye blocking. And this is where when people are being deceptive, they look to block contact with their eyes. We all know the saying, the eyes are the gateway to the soul. So rather than making eye contact when lying, people will tend to do what I call prolonged blinking. Maybe looking down, or maybe even covering their eyes altogether. Facial touching, self-comfort gestures. Interestingly, Alan Carr exhibited these when feeling that strain about Paloma and how he had put her in that coffin, and he was touching his head and had his hands in his mouth when that was being discussed. But my favorite deception tell is one known as duping delight. Duping delight. What's that all about? And that's when somebody has successfully deceived somebody, and they experience that sense of relief, or maybe even joy that they've done it. That devious may well come into play. They can just a little half smile. My final clue we call forced eye contact. Now we all know the old trick that people, I mentioned it earlier, that people try to avoid eye contact when they're lying. But really good liars know that. They understand that, and they've thought about it, and they're going, I want to make sure that I don't block eyes, or I don't look away. So they'll make eye contact, but they'll make much more eye contact than they normally will. So forced eye contact, they're doing it too much, and that in itself can become really telling to people trying to read deception.